Hey YouTube, 6200 here again, back with another video. This continues the Married Man Advice One-on-One series. And for today, I want to talk to especially the younger men out there about the dangers of being Prince Charming, or at least trying to be Prince Charming. Now, what do I mean by that when I say you are not Prince Charming? Well, I'm sure we all watch YouTube, we all watch the internet, whether you have TikTok or what is it, IG. I'm not on any of that stuff except for YouTube, of course. And I've seen a lot of content around, women, having the Disney princess syndrome, so on and so forth. And that, while that is true, what I have not seen is any of that content um, basically correlating the danger of that syndrome to men, right? So yes, while it's dangerous and it's a false doctrine for women to believe that they are some princess that needs to be saved, or they can do no wrong, and there's no way for them to essentially be the bad guy or bad girl. It's also a false doctrine for men, and by that account, us being Prince Charmings or regarded as Prince Charmings. And I'm here to tell you that this is just incorrect. For starters, when you take a look around, if you're in school, look at your classmates. If you're at work, look at your colleagues, right? Not that you should be hitting on colleagues anywhere. Shouldn't even be doing that. But do any of you see any Snow Whites around? Do you see any Cinderellas? You don't see that. That's not real life. So if it's not real life for them, Prince Charming is not real life for you. Okay? It is a false doctrine and it is dangerous for you to attempt to be or claim to be Prince Charming, because Prince Charming implies that you're perfect. Prince Charming implies that you have everything going for yourself and you don't need anything from anybody, and that's just not the truth. Okay? If you set out on a course of perfection, you're never going to be content with anything. And it's not to say that you shouldn't try to succeed at whatever your goals are. And each time you hit a goal, you shouldn't set a new goal. That's not the case at all. But it's important to be realistic, because we're not God if you believe in God. You're not your creator, right? You are not perfect. Being that you are imperfect, you will stumble. You will make some bad decisions. You will make some miscalculations. And when you are dealing, especially with a woman who is looking for Prince Charming, or worse, who even thinks you might be Prince Charming, that's going to set you up for absolute failure. Because when you fail to meet those expectations, and you will, as long as she thinks that you are Prince Charming or wants Prince Charming, it's going to cause absolute devastation. There's nothing, or I can't say nothing, but there are very few things that hit harder than a woman realizing or believing that anything less than perfection is torture, right? That is a devastating reality. And quite frankly, I think, it's just my opinion, that it's one of the largest reasons for divorce in the modern age, um, is due to the fact that a lot of women at some point just become unhappy. And they really can't pinpoint why. And some have, openly said, well, I just fell out of love with my husband, or I just wanted something different. And I suspect it's because they had their own idea of what their husband should be, the kind of man he should be, effectively Prince Charming. He should be perfect. And the only person in that marriage that can be imperfect is her. So then I ask you, young man watching this, what is it that you would get by being Prince Charming if you're already perfect, right? And no woman out there is, because you know that for a fact. what is the point of trying to be Prince Charming? What do you get out of that deal? The answer is nothing, right? Either nothing or very little. And as such, it's not enough to justify the cost in terms of energy, money, time wasted attempting to be something you could never be. No man could ever be. And by that decree, it's an absolute waste of time. Do not try to be perfect. Do not try to be Prince Charming. You are no one's Prince Charming. It doesn't matter what some woman says. It could be your wife, girlfriend. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You are a man, and as such, you are imperfect. You will always be imperfect. You need to accept that. It doesn't matter if she accepts it. Any she. Doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. This message is for you. It is you that must accept that. Because once you do, you'll realize that, yeah, life is hard, but you know what? It's not so bad. Because at least you don't have to be perfect. You're not Prince Charming. That's the good news. This has been a short one. A lot of times, a lot of these videos can carry a message that can kind of bring you down maybe a little emotionally, because this information it's kind of heavy, right? And although you can look at it like that, especially for this video, truth be told, this is on the lighter side. You're not perfect and you don't have to be. That is the good news. Thanks for listening. 6200 out. Catch you guys on the next one.